Okay, there we go. Good morning. Sorry, I had tech issues, of course. I'm gonna try to go. Oh, it looks like am I on Instagram? I don't know. This is all new to me. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Wow, it's so close on Instagram. I'm gonna back you up a little bit. Go live. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me and see me okay? Hopefully. I am going to try. I'm trying to stream it to like YouTube and Instagram. I didn't even try Facebook yet because I was like, that's just too much for me to try to figure out all at once. So, but I think I might be live on Instagram as well. Hopefully. I can't really see like comments on both at the same time, but I will try to kind of toggle back and forth between both. But I've never done it on Instagram before. I've only done these on YouTube. So I apologize for all of that. And hopefully it looks like on my screen that I'm zoomed in really close on Instagram. And I hope that's not the case. But if I am, I'm sorry. Okay, so good morning to everybody. Let's see if I can put up my good morning banner. Happy Saturday and happy shop update day. We're so excited that it's finally here. Okay, it looks like you guys can hear me. Video and sound are good. Okay, good morning. You can hear me? Okay. Hi, Mom. Hi, Joe Carol. All right, and let me just quickly check on Instagram as well. Your Instagram notification gave you an alert. Ooh, that's cool. I didn't even set that up. So that's exciting. All right. So I thought it would be fun to do a live. Well, we always try to do a live before the updates, or at least some type of something before the updates. But there's been a lot of late nights this week, and I was really tired. And Becky's like, just do the live. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. But I almost canceled it this morning because I was very tired, but that's okay. We're moving on and we're going to push through. And I thought it would be fun to chat with you all about the update and just some other stuff too, because, you know, we're coming into the holiday season where we get stressed about gift knitting and about, you know, finishing up whips, or at least I do. I shouldn't blanket statement that because not everybody probably feels that way, but I start to feel like that, a little bit of that pressure of getting it all done and trying to make sure that, you know, I have certain things completed before I start my advents, and like it's ridiculous, like the pressure that I put on myself for it. But anyway, I wanted to talk about that a little bit. So some of my holiday crafting plans. And I also wanted to talk about some like quick things that you could make that might be things that you want to gift to someone that wouldn't take very much time at all. So I wanted to kind of share some of those. And then I have in my notes. I will definitely show some stuff that we're going to have for the shop update because that's the main reason why we're doing this. But if there's anything you guys want to see as far as colorways go, I can show you that. I have the swatches here. Also, I have all the most of the bases. I think all the bases that I have here. So if there's anything you want to see up close, or if you want me to untwist one of the skeins so you can see them, that type of stuff, I would be more than happy to do that for you. So let me take this off. There we go. So just to remind you, the shop update is today. It's at 12 p.m. Eastern time in our Etsy shop. There are links to our Etsy shop on our Instagram page, as well as our YouTube page, our Facebook, everywhere. And then if you just go to Etsy also, you can type in our 3 by the Sea Designs name and it will take you to our shop. You'll only see right now the current things that are in our shop. You won't see any of the new stuff yet. But if you watched the preview episode or you have been on Instagram this week looking at our posts, then you will have seen basically everything that we have. We also made wish lists for the project bags and the yarn that you can print out. There's a link to them on our information as well on Instagram, and the YouTube video where it you can print them out and see all the bases. And I apologize, I just noticed one of the colorways on the yarn wish list had the incorrect base information. The Christmas Past colorway had old information in it, so I guess I didn't fix that one. So I apologize about that, but I have fixed it if you want to print out a different one, or at least just go look at it. It's basically all of our bases that we have currently, the sock sets, as well as the single skeins for Christmas Past. But I'll show all of that to you in just a few minutes. Good morning. I'm so happy to finally catch a live. Yay! We are happy that you're here, Nancy. All right, so let me try to catch up. Okay, so I do have, let's see, I have the swatches. I brought my whips in here just in case I want to show anything that I'm working on. We did announce the giveaway winner for our Instagram giveaway. So thank you to everyone who entered for that and who shared it and followed us from that. We really appreciate all of that support. We love doing giveaways. We love sharing with you guys. And it was a lot of fun. So everyone seemed pretty excited about it. And we did post the winner for that. So if you're the winner, we tagged you in that post. So you would have probably gotten a notification from us. All right. Someone wants to see the pastel Stellina one. I'm assuming you mean the Feelin' Frosty. So I will start with that one. All right. Feelin' Frosty is a colorway that we had last year for our mystery set. It was inspired by Frosty the Snowman, and we just had it as our mystery last year, so it was only available on our Sanibel base as a sock set. So we loved the colorway so much that we decided to bring it to the shop on all of our bases. So here is Feelin' Frosty. You wanted to see it on Stellina. Where is Stellina? Here it is. It will probably be hard to see the Stellina, but I will try to show it. I don't know if you'll be able to see the sparkle, but this is our Amelia base. This is the Stellina, base. It's a merino nylon Stellina blend. And we have it in a sock set as well. Nope, that's not Amelia. Here it is in a sock set. It's a 75 15, I think it's 75 superwash merino, 15% nylon, 10% silver Stellina. And that's what makes this base so sparkly, is that 10% Stellina instead of your typical 5%. So it's very, very, very sparkly. Oh, you can see the sparkle. That's good. That means my camera is doing a good job, or it's just super sparkly. So we love this base. We love the Stellina. You guys have really been loving this base as well. It's very, very popular. Not everybody has a Stellina base, and the reason why is because it's a pain to dye. Not a pain, actually. I shouldn't say that. It's different than your other bases. Because of the Stellina, you have to treat it differently. And so it's just an extra step that you have to take. And so I think that's why some people don't dye on Stellina. Also, some colorways don't look that great on Stellina. Again, probably because of the process that you have to go through with it. You have to take extra care of it. So that is Feelin' Frosty. It'll be available on all of our bases. It looks really cute with Popular. So if you bought our Popular tonal, we may have a few of these left. I'm not sure, but I know we have this one on Surrey. But if you bought our Popular tonal last month, it looks really cute with that on any of the bases. The colorway is called Popular. It wasn't just a Popular tonal. Someone asked if the project bags have a pocket inside them. And I think my mom answered. Let's see what she said. The medium zipper bags have pockets. I'm just reading this out so that people who aren't on YouTube can hear this. The medium, large, and XL, the medium and large zipper bags have pockets, and the XL drawstrings have pockets. I'm hoping I can make it to the shop update at 12. If I don't make it, will you have Feelin' Frosty at the Florida Fiber Festival in January? Possibly. If there's anything left from our shop update here, we could bring it, especially Frosty, because it's kind of like a wintry colorway. But we're not making it for the festival. The Sunkissed Fiber Festival is Florida's first kind of big, 24th. It's 2 days, probably Saturday and Sunday. And I will, on like a regular episode in the next couple of weeks, I'll talk about all the colorways that we'll have there. We're going to have some new stuff as well as some returning things. So we'll bring it if we don't sell out of it. But even if you don't make it right on at 12 for the yarn, you may be able to get it if you don't wait too long. It depends on what base you want. We have more of certain bases. So I think you'll be okay, as long as you don't wait too long. All right, so I showed you Feelin' Frosty. Oh, let me show you a couple of the project bags. I don't have all the bags, but we paired Feelin' Frosty Not that they actually go together, but we thought they looked cute together because they're both kind of wintry. So this is our Winterbirds Cardinals bag. And again, on the wish list, I put like all the sizes that they're available in. And but I don't have all of the sizes with me here. But isn't this print so beautiful? We love it. We have most of our prints custom printed for us. So they're very unique. I love this one. And the halves of the zipper pull and the handle. This is our large zipper. So I'll show you the pockets inside. There's one of the pockets right there. I love cardinals. They're so pretty. We have cardinals here, and they're just gorgeous. Even the girl ones are pretty here. They're more reddish brown, but they're still very pretty. So I love looking at them. Next time you make the list, could you add the prices? Some of us are supposed to be budgeting. Yeah, right. Who does that? Yes. That our prices don't really change too often. So typically unless you haven't purchased from us in the past, you wouldn't really know the prices. But yes, I will work on a price list and adding it to the wish list at some point. Maybe for our next update, I'll do that. Those berries look 3D. Yeah, this type of print that we have is one of those where it just kind of pops off of the fabric. I love it. It's so pretty. Only the male cardinals are red. Yeah, so maybe the ones that I'm seeing that I thought were female are just the young ones that haven't like fully gotten that bright red yet. Because sometimes I see some that are kind of brownish red, and I always thought those were the girl ones. So maybe they're just the young males. I don't know. They're pretty either way. All right, I'm going to show you oh, the socks. Sorry, I'm all over the place. These are a pair of socks that I made last year with Feelin' Frosty, the sock set. And I made shorties, and I put one of the stripes, or I put a stripe in the cuff and a stripe in the toe of that contrast color. I thought they turned out really cute. So that's what Feelin' Frosty will generally knit up like. I don't have a crochet swatch of this one because we just kind of ran out of time. It's been a little busy around here. It goes, our red tonal Winterberry goes really pretty with this new bag. We'll have this on our Sanibel, Destin, Coquina, Amelia, and our St. Augustine bases. It reads a little bit orange on screen. Well, at least on my screen it does, but it's definitely not orange. It's like a bright, bright red. And it looks really pretty with two of our other colorways. It looks pretty with Merry and Bright. And it also looks pretty with Mrs. Claus. Merry and Bright is a new con. It has so many speckles and fun, bright colors. It has pops of black all throughout, just like my shirt. This was kind of an inspiration for this colorway. Well, I just happened to have a shirt that looked just like what we wanted to do for Merry and Bright. So it's really fun. I do have swatches of these. I'll show you. Here's what it looks like in a cake. It's like a fun kind of spin on Christmas colors because it's got the reds and the greens, but then it also has those fun bright pops too. Where's my knit swatch? Here's the crochet swatch. I gotta find the knit swatch. There's the crochet. And where did my knit swatch go? Here it is. It looks like peppermint ice cream, kind of, with those pinks, pinky reds, and then that bright green. That's what it reminds us of. And that one kind of coordinates with our Snow Buddies project bag. And this is the small drawstring. Isn't it so cute? I love all of the snowmen on it. They're all doing different things. They're all wearing different woolly scarves and hats and mittens. And the black and the white and the red with those teeny little pops of green throughout. So cute. All right. Let me check some comments. Such a pretty bag. Now, do I get it for me or my mom? That is the ultimate question, isn't it? Can we see Winterberry next to the Cranberry Gradient set? Yes. Let me show you these. So we have two gradient sets. We have Cranberry and Evergreen. Here is Cranberry. And it's a gradient, like a fade from light to dark in this beautiful pinky red color. It goes really perfectly with our Christmas past colorway, which I'll show in a moment. But let me show it next to Cranberry. I don't know if it's right together, but you may just be wanting a red comparison. Because one of them is very bright. So this is Winterberry, and this is Cranberry. Two completely different ends of the red spectrum. All right. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. Happy shop update today. So many amazing things. Thank you, Melena. It's good to see you here. All right, someone asked, what is, oh wait, I missed another one. Let me check. I wish the Stellina came in a DK. Yes, we have been thinking about adding a DK Stellina, at least maybe like trying it and seeing how it works, because we would love that. So that may be a possibility in the future. What is the weight of the gradient red pack? We have it on 3 different bases. We have our Sanibel base, which is our fingering weight, 75, 25 blends. We also have it on our DK weight, which is our Destin base. This one is 49 yards each. This one is 92 yards each, the fingering weight. and then 49 yards per 20. Each 20 gram mini has 49 yards. And then our Stellina, where did I put you? I didn't grab it, did I? Our Stellina base has about 87 yards. I don't know where I put it. It got lost. But our Stellina, they're all 5 20-gram minis. Our Stellina Amelia base has about 87 yards. Organized this morning, am I? My lack of sleep. Okay. Let me show you Christmas past. And then I will show you the gradient, the green gradient, because it goes really well with it. So Christmas past is another new colorway. It goes with our Christmas past project bag. They look so beautiful together. It's a very vintage, Victorian looking collection. Beautiful, beautiful prints with those glass ornaments of gold and that deep red and also some green in there. There's pine cones and berries and evergreen. It's just gorgeous. And this is the colorway. It has a gold mini, the sock set. It's on all the bases. And it looks really pretty with our gradients. Sorry, the lighting. So this one is cranberry, and then we have evergreen. It is here. So beautiful, this evergreen. I love both of the gradient sets, but this one, I love the green. Like a bluey green, I love that. We will also have, and we will only have one of these. So when we practice our, I forgot to add these to the listing, so I need to do that before. When we practice our, what we're doing for our gradients especially, we practice them on big skeins. So we will have one set of the evergreen on 50-gram skeins on our Sanibel base, and we will have cranberry on 100-gram skeins because that's what I used to practice them. So let me show you those. And there's only one of them because I only had to practice it once. So let's put these up in order. These are 100-gram skeins. There's only one set. So maybe in the future we can bring these on big skeins, but look at that. Somebody's going to get an absolutely gorgeous set of 5 full skeins to make. I mean, imagine like a shawl in this where you fade it down through that gradient. It's hard to hold these all at the same time, but you get the idea. So we have the red set on 100-gram skeins, and we have the blue or the green set on 50s. These are also our Sanibel base. They are 50-gram skeins. Look at that. A 50-gram set would be so fun to have. Gives you a little more than a 20-gram set. But we only have one, so. Again, in the future, we may bring these on bigger sets. I think that that would be absolutely gorgeous. in something. Do I have these wrong? I might have these wrong. There. Sorry about that. My eyes were playing tricks on me. There we go. But these will be available on our 20-gram sets on all the bases as well. Stellina, DK, and fingering weight. Blue spruce. Yes, in fact, we toyed with that name, blue spruce, but we settled on evergreen. It's definitely a bluey green. It looks just like a Christmas tree colors. It's very gorgeous. Full skein gradients would be amazing. I agree, Hillary. I think we need to do that. Love gradients. They make the most gorgeous projects. Sweater, absolutely, yes. A beautiful fade sweater. I agree. Maybe we need some sweater kits. Full skein gradients in DK for sweaters. That would be amazing. We might have to do something like that at some point. Everybody keeps saying it would be a gorgeous sweater. I agree. Is the update on Etsy or your website? We're on Etsy. Wow, that would be a gorgeous sweater. Thank you. We think so too. I'll put the link to our Etsy shop here. Let me go get the link. I'm going to put the link here in the comments on YouTube. And let me see if I can do it on Instagram. Sometimes links are weird on Instagram, like in the comments. I don't know if that will actually like do a link. Oh, it may. But there's the link to our shop on Etsy. Pre-order for the holidays for full skein gradients? Probably not, Hillary, because we are trying to get ready for our show in January. So we just don't have any time. I would love to be able to do something like that. And we may save something like we could definitely bring these colors back. And maybe when we're not too busy, we could do a custom order for that type of thing. But we're not really doing anything like that right now, like pre-orders or customs, because we're just so busy trying to get ready for the show in January. But that is definitely a possibility in the future. And I appreciate you asking that because that is a fantastic idea. I'm drinking coffee out of my Christmas mug. I can't believe it's almost Christmas, guys. I know it's still a little ways away, but you know how fast the rest of the year goes. It flies by. I got all of my Christmas stuff out. I haven't put anything up yet, but I sent my son to our storage unit. Well, he went there for something else, and I was like, hey, can you get all the Christmas stuff for me? So he brought it all home, and it's just sitting in my living room in boxes right now. But I think maybe this weekend I might get some stuff out and start doing a little bit of decorating, because this time, I know it's not Thanksgiving yet, but this time of year goes by so fast. So if you can put your decorations up a few weeks early and get to enjoy it a little bit longer, I say go for it. All right, what have I not shown yet? I've shown, I think I need to show Mrs. Claus. I gotta speed things up because were a couple things I wanted to talk to you about for Christmas. And if I don't get to it all, we'll talk about it on the next podcast episode. Okay, let me put those away. I showed all the other bags. I just got to show you Mrs. Claus. This colorway is so fun because it's like pinks and reds and greens, all the like classic Christmas colors, but that fun pink in there just makes it kind of girly and like Mrs. Claus-ish. It's really, really fun. And this is the third year in a row that we've had this. This is how popular this colorway has been because we had requests for it last year to bring it again this year, and we did. It has a really beautiful red mini with it in the sock set. And it's on all of our bases. I do have a swatch. Sorry for reaching everywhere, but I wanted to show you this cute swatch. Here is the knit swatch. It's got brown in it too, brown speckles, and little pops of like two different browns, like a golden brown and then a more like chocolatey looking brown. And the reason why we did that, here's the crochet one. The reason why we added some of that brown in is because this colorway was inspired by the project bag. And in the project bag, it's all like gingerbread and hot cocoa and candy canes. And there's so many fun things going on in this bag as well. The pink inside, so cute. So this was the inspiration for the colorway. So that is Mrs. Claus. This bag is also, I think, 3 years in a row. Yeah, because we always do it together with the yarn. So 3 years in a row, we have had this print, and it's just so fun. It's so classic and adorable. Like, I love it. Your Christmas decorations are partially out and you're doing more today. Yeah, I think a lot of people are decorating earlier and earlier. And I mean, I know, love it or hate it, some people, I'm totally on board with it because like I said, Christmas, like the season goes by so fast. And I mean, it's just the busyness of our lives these days, I guess. And I always feel like I always feel like I don't get to enjoy it, like fully immerse myself in the Christmas season. And that's something that I don't like necessarily. I want to be able to experience this time with family and, just all of it. And so if you can decorate a little earlier and get festive and cheerful, then go for it. Hannah said, I love how saturated the Mrs. Claus swatch is. Yes, it's, and it will be pretty accurate like that. Swatches are just a little snapshot of what your colorway will look like. These are also knit flat or crocheted, flat versus things look different in the round. But we've seen socks made with this, hats, different things, and it all looks pretty similar to the swatch. I like swatches. They give you just a little glimpse of how the colors are going to blend together. It doesn't necessarily show, it does show you how it's going to knit up or crochet up, but it's just a snapshot of really how it's going to look. So that is that. I feel like I have to sneeze, so I'm going to try to stop because I don't want to sneeze on live TV. Yes, Melina, you love Mrs. Claus. It's so cute. Whoops, what did I just do? Okay. I love that. Somebody said the turkey tastes just the same with the tree. And that's very true. Whether your tree's up or not, your turkey on Thanksgiving is going to taste just the same. Such a perfect statement. All right, did I show everything? I think I did. If there's anything you want to see again, let me know. I showed all the bags, showed the colorways, the tonals. Oops, let me turn my phone on silent. Okay. So I wanted to talk briefly about little things that would be good for gift knitting. I'm not going to go into this too much. I'll talk about it more on the like a regular podcast, only because today I'm a little pressed for time with our shop update in less than an hour. So there are some things, like I came up with a list of things that would be good for making for gifts. If you're like, oh, I need to make something for my kid's teacher, or I want to make something for my grandmother, or, and whatever. And you want some like smaller, quick things. I think these would be good to come up with. And the reason why I thought of this is because it got really cold here in Florida. Well, cold for us. Like the last 2 weeks have been kind of cool. And a few of the days got really cold. So I pulled out my hot water bottle that I made last year, the cover. Let me find it. Here it is. It's so cute. I made this last year. Was it last year? I think it was. Sometime in the last year or two, I made this. And this was so quick. It's a DK weight. This is a pattern by Laura Penrose. It's called the Maxine Hot Water Bottle cover. It's a great pattern. Highly, highly recommend. And she's about to come out with a Christmas one or like snowflake motif. And I'm totally making that because this was so fun to make. But this would be such a great gift to give to someone. And it's kind of universal. You could give it to a guy or a girl. You could give it to young or older. And it knits up really fast because it's DK weight. You wouldn't even have to do color work if you didn't want to. You could just knit it plain if you are a little intimidated by color work. But I will say that this type of project, if you're new to color work or you want to practice your color work, would be really good to try, because it's not a lot. If you mess up, you can rip it back easily because it's a smaller project. So I also she has a like fall one that I test knit for her. And I didn't bring it out here, but that one's really cute too. So, and now she's about to come out with her third design of this, but that she made a mini one. So you could do a mini one for like a little kid. I've made that one and this one. I prefer this size, but that's just because it's bigger and warmer. But I recently got it out and I used it. Like I use it when it's cold here, and you basically it's like a heating pad without the electricity. You just fill it with hot water there, not boiling water, but hot water. Like I just heat it up in my kettle and then I let it sit for a few minutes so it's not super hot. And then I pour it in. But it would make such a great gift. So, and I bought the bottle on Amazon. And I'll talk more about it in detail on the next episode. I'll link the bottle and everything if I can go back and find it. But the pattern explains what size bottle to get. I did get mine on Amazon. But so something like this would be a perfect gift, and it's quick. It's really quick. You could knock this out in probably a couple of days. And if you have any DK scraps laying around, or you could hold fingering weight double if you wanted to. So it's a good like scrap buster or stash buster. What else? Bring on the Christmas joy. We all need more joy these days. True. Love the water bottle cover. Thank you. What stitch markers will be available? Well, we have a lot of returning things from last year. I know that probably doesn't help you, but there will be very much Christmas and winter themed stitch markers. We do have a couple of new ones. And we have a new light bulb set. Let me grab that real quick and I'll show it to you. Here is the new light bulb set. It's really cute. It's like a stocking. And we have 2 different colors. Our light bulb sets come with usually about 25 light bulbs in the coordinating colors. So there's a white one and also a green one. I don't know if you can see that, sorry. That's our new light bulb set. And the new ones, I'll just show you. Oh, let me just show you a couple briefly. This one was really popular last year. It's a little knitted sock. So cute. And these are very lightweight. Our new ones are this little house, like a little gingerbread house. We have a new tree with presents under it. We have a new little snowman in a snow globe. It says Merry Christmas on it. And we have a stocking with little treats inside. Those are new. And then some returning ones. We have an adorable little gingerbread man. We also have our gingerbread girl coming back too. This one we haven't had in a while, but it is a returning one. It's a knitted hat. Let me show you a couple other ones. We have our Mr. and Mrs. Claus set from last year. That one was really popular. And we also have Grinch. Look how cute the Grinch is. He sold out so fast last year, so if you want him, make sure you get him. Mr. and Mrs. Claus. They're so cute. And they're on all of our clasps, which are lobster claw clasps, lever backs, and some of them come on rings. Not everything comes on a ring because they're too big to be on a ring, but some of them that are small enough to be on a ring, we put on a ring. That's a little tree. We have a Hello Kitty one. We have this cute little snowman. So there'll be 3 sections in the list on Etsy. There'll be a notions section, a new notions, a new yarn, and a new bag section. So they'll be all in there with the needle stoppers. They're really cute, yeah. The gingerbread house is really nice. Yes, it's like an acrylic and it's very light. So they're perfect for your projects to hang on them. Okay, so another thing I wanted to, well, talking about the hot water bottle, things like fingerless mitts, wrist warmers. Kay Jones from the Bakery Bears has a free wrist warmers pattern that probably extends like about this far. And I think she striped it with some of her yarns. I can't remember what she did, but that would be a good one, an easy project. These are things for like quick knit gifts or crochet, because you could do ear warmers, like a headband. I made a head scarf band thing for my daughter last year, and she loves that. Chunky cowls, if you used chunky weight yarn, that always goes fast. Simple beanies, the autumn snow hat from Kay Jones, that one didn't take me long at all to make, and that would be a good gift. Slippers or slipper socks, mug cozies. You could put like cocoa or tea with a mug and make a little cozy. That would be a cute gift. Mini stockings or ornaments. Spa cloth sets with handmade soap. So you could make some washcloths and get some handmade soap from someone, and that would be a really nice gift as well. Felted coasters. I've never done that before, but that sounds fun. or hot water bottle covers, or little knitted things like gnomes, hearts, or stars. Those would be good. Those would also be cute to add on to like a little present as well. So those were just some things I came up with, like a list of things. I'll talk more about all of that with, as well as my holiday knitting plans next episode, which will probably be next weekend. Because I do have some knitting plans for the holidays with my Advents, and I'm doing Vlogmas this year. So I'm excited about that. I'm putting stitch markers on my mini Christmas tree for my dresser decoration. That's such a cute idea. A hair crunch, like scrunchie. Yes, that I need to add that to my list. That is also, and I have a pattern saved, I think, for that. So I'll share some patterns, like some specific pattern ideas as well for gift knitting. I think that would be fun to do. And then we can all just kind of share some ideas too in the comments. That way, not here, but on the next episode. Unless you want to share them here, you can. But that would be fun to have a list of like not only just specific patterns, but ideas that you can make for gift knitting, because we still have time, right? You don't have to rush. You don't have to pressure yourself. If you want to make gifts for people, make them. If you don't, you don't. That's the joy of being a knitter or a crocheter. The Sophie scarf is a quick knit. Yes. That would be a great gift too. There's so many things. We'll talk about that all next time. So be thinking of some ideas. That's a good homework project for you guys. Be thinking of some ideas, maybe some patterns that you want to share, and we can all talk about that on the next episode. Okay, I think I'm going to sign off. We have a few last minute things to do. I got to add those 50 and 100 gram sets to the gradients. I need to do that beforehand so 2 lucky people can get them. Let me just make sure I saw all the comments. I don't want to miss anything. Okay, I think I talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. Didn't I? Did I? I think so. I'm so close to being done with a couple of projects. I'm almost done with my Mum's the Word socks, and I'm almost done with my Night Divine hat. I have 2 minutes. I'll show it to you real quick. My Night Divine hat, because it's so pretty. And I believe we have some of this yarn in the shop. So if you wanted, I'm dropping everything. If you wanted to get this with your shopping today, you could add it to the shop. So I'm making the Musselburgh hat from Ysolda Teague. And I'm using our Night Divine minis, or not minis. I'm using our Night Divine sock set. And one half of the hat is going to have a purple brim, and the other half is going to have a blue brim. The 2 minis are these colors in the sock set. And I did do what I said I was going to do, where I alternated the skeins. I split the skein in half into 250 gram mini or 250 gram skeins. And for this first half, because I wasn't sure how this colorway would look in the round at this stitch count, I was worried it would maybe be too shifty or pull a little bit. I was wrong, but I was still worried about that. So on this half, I did helical knitting where I alternated the yarn every round. I alternated the skeins, and I actually don't like that side as well. I like the side because on the second half, I wanted to see what it would look like just with one skein. And I actually like this side better. So, but this was a great experiment. I mean, in general, I think it kind of looks the same. But this bottom one, the one that I alternated, does have a little bit more, I don't know what the word is, not even striping, but just a little more where you can see. I don't even know how to explain it. This one is more varied and sort of random color. This one to me looks a little bit more stripy. Maybe it's just my eyes, but what do you guys think? Actually, I like this one better. But it's going to be so pretty either way. I would wear it either way, and I love both. And that, like, if you're knitting something and you don't like the way that it's knitting up, you can always rip it out, or you can go to alternating the skeins, or just trust your gut and like do it this way. It just depends on the yarn. It depends on the skein. But I think this was a good experiment. What a great way to use the sock set. I thought so too, especially when you have two minis. I mean, one mini would be enough if you just wanted one color there. But the kind of cool thing about the Musselburgh hat is that you can flip it out and wear it one way. You could use two different colors here if you wanted to. And so you essentially get two hats in one, because when you put it up inside when you flip it inside, you have one hat, so it'll look like one half of the hat will look like this. And then when you fold the brim, it'll have the blue, or when you wear it this way, you'll have the purple. So I hope that probably doesn't make sense how I just tried to explain that. But we do have some of these sock sets in the shop if you wanted to get the Night Divine sock set. And we will also have these coming back. These are our Night Divine stitch stoppers. We have a new one coming too. It's like a little bit cartoony looking. It's really cute. So, all right, I really have to go now. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure everybody's good. That hat looks so fabulous. Thank you, Laura. I'm really excited about having this done, and I will definitely wear this for the 1 or 2 days that it gets cold here in Florida in January. Okay, I hope you all have a fantastic, cozy weekend. If you want to put up your Christmas decorations this weekend, I say go for it. Thank you all so much for all the support that you give us. We truly appreciate it. So have a wonderful weekend full of crafting and decorating and relaxing. I know I am going to be relaxing for the rest of this day. I'm going to try to anyway. I want to do some knitting. Maybe I'll get to finish this. We shall see. Okay, everyone. Don't forget, in just a little while, 30 minutes, the shop will go live. Oh, let me say one thing. Sorry, I keep going back and forth. I posted something earlier on Instagram. And basically just giving you like a reminder that the update is coming today. But we do sometimes we get some negative comments after the update because people didn't get what they wanted. And it makes us sad. Like it really truly does, because we work so hard and we try to bring as much quantity wise to the shop as we can. But the nature of hand-dyed yarn and handmade project bags is you only get to make so much. And we're just, we don't have any help. It's just us doing this. So we can only put out so much stuff. And I know it's disappointing when you don't get what you want. That has happened to me so many times. Something's either been stolen out of my cart, or I didn't get to the update in time, or, whatever. For whatever reason, I didn't get what I wanted. And it is disappointing. I understand that. We all do. But it's okay to feel that disappointment. But being mean about it, or we've had people accuse us of not really putting project bags in the shop. That's how ridiculous that sounds, saying it out loud. But someone accused us of only showing them on Instagram for marketing reasons, and then not actually having them in the shop probably because she didn't get to the shop in time and they were all gone. So I promise you, we do make lots of bags and we do add them to the shop. We're not like just trying to trick you. And plenty of you have our project bags and can attest to the fact that we do sell them. So I just wanted to gently remind people, most of you, the majority of you are super nice about it. And I'm sure you are disappointed and I'm sorry about that. But not everybody's going to be able to get a project bag. They sell out super fast. Just get there as quick as you can, try to order one, and then go back and order whatever else you want. If you want a bag, order it right away. Don't try to order a bunch of other stuff with it. Make sure you're logged in, signed in, you have your payment information all in there, everything's ready to go. If this is your first time on Etsy, go set up your account now, because if you try to do that while you're checking out, it'll be gone. So I'm sorry to even have to talk about all of that, but it makes us sad when we get mean or rude comments, like, because it makes me feel like, or all of us, like, we just did all that hard work and we still couldn't make everybody happy. And I know you're not always going to be able to make everybody happy, but we try and we want everybody to be happy, but not everybody's going to get a bag. Just have to say that to you guys. I'm very sorry about that. If you don't get one this time, try next time. We do bring prints back a lot. Some people have been waiting a whole year to get the Mrs. Claus bag or whatever. So eventually you should get one. And we will have project bags at our show in January. So if you're wanting to come in person and get one, come down to Florida in January and come to the show. We would love to meet you and see you. So, all right. Hillary said, I've gotten a project bag from you, so they do exist. Yes, I promise you they do exist. You can't please everybody. That's true. I have several project bags. They are awesome. Thank you. Okay, so see, you're living proof. We do sell the bags. We were blown away when we got that comment. We were like, really? Why would we go to all that trouble and then not sell the bags? That's so silly. So sorry that you have to go through this. You are all the most lovely ladies. Thank you so much. We love you guys, and we hope you enjoy this collection. So I'm going to really sign off now. I wish I could talk for longer, but we've got stuff to do. So have a great weekend, everybody. Have fun shopping. Enjoy it. Don't be stressed about it. And I will talk to you again soon. If you have any questions, let us know. Send us an email or message us on Etsy. If you have any questions about orders, send us a message on Etsy. All right. I'm signing off. Bye. Have a great one.